Hi, we're going to make pizza today. This is total vegan pizza, total vegetarian, plant-based, and I'm not going to use any pre-made cheese. I'm going to make the cheese out of cashew cheese, which I will demonstrate that. And we're going to use pocket bread for the pizzas. And I find that this makes very nice pizzas on these. And you can cut around the edge and split them in half if you want thinner crust, which some people like more vegetables and less bread. Some people like more bread and less vegetables. So I'm going to make some of both. In a minute I will show you how to put it together, but I wanted to talk about the ingredients a little bit. This is marinara sauce that I get. It's organic from Aldi's. And I like this because it doesn't have any sugars added, it doesn't have any oil added, and so I can add my own type of sweetener that I like. And I can put tofu in there, and I'm going to use these Lindsay black olives. I get these from Costco. And also organic tomato paste in with the marinara sauce to make it thick. And I'm going to also add honey to it. And red onions, peppers from our garden, some summer squash from our garden, and some green onions. And I get the pocket bread that we're going to make it on from, I'm not sure if they ship, but I will post their phone number so that you can have that to call them. Otherwise, you can get pocket bread, pita bread in any grocery store, but most of them have preservatives in it. And so I like to buy these because there's no preservatives and no oil. And so I will get busy and show you how to put this all together. I'm going to slice the tofu in very thin slices. I'm going to mix the tomato paste, 1 can with 1 jar. I add a little water to my can and shake it up. And then I add that to the jar of marinara sauce and shake this up. Add this in there with 1/8 of a cup of honey. Blend it all together. And that is ready to put on as the sauce. Okay, so to split them in half, I take my knife and place it right on the edge and chop up the onions. I want to show you what I did with the leftover of the pizza sauce is I add a little bit more honey and put it in jars and freeze it. It's got to be a little bit smaller jars than this. When you freeze something, you need to make sure you've got a lot of headroom. And then I can use this as ketchup for homemade French fries in the air fryer. And after you put on the tomato sauce, put on the tofu. And then you can sprinkle the remaining ingredients. You don't have to put the zucchini and summer squash on the pizza. You can leave it off. You can put artichoke hearts. You can put, I like to put heart of palm on some of them. Now if you're somebody that likes to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you can chop these olives up nice and pretty, or you can just kind of squish them and put them on. But after I put the cashew cheese on the top, you won't be able to see much of the olives anyway. basil, just picked from the garden. It's nice having your own basil, and you can use as much as you like, as often as you want. Okay, now to make the cashew cheese, I add some red bell pepper that I had frozen from the garden last year, and a good amount of that. And the recipe will be found on the website wcwctn.com under dressings and sauces. There's a lot of free recipes that are oil-free and gluten-free. I put in the bell pepper, and then I put in some cashews, enough water to blend, salt, and onion powder. I did measure this out and put it up on the website for people to use. Again, that's wcwctn.com. So you apply the topping, and that will be the end. And you put it in the oven at 350, and you have to watch it. It can burn on the bottom. Since the crust is so thin on some of these, it can easily burn the crust. So you need to check it, and then sometimes if you're going to use both layers of the racks on the oven, then you can switch them about the middle of the cooking time, which is about half an hour altogether. And so that way it will cook more evenly. But you have to check them. It's easy to burn pizza. And these are nice leftover. Heat them up. So when I had children, I used to make up quite a bit so that if we needed to go someplace, we had something easy to warm up when we got back home if we were late for fixing meals. And I will put this recipe also at the end of the video so you can see the recipe for the cashew cheese. No preservatives, no oil, delicious.